My Little Pony. That must be at least 20 carats.
Are those for me? You bet they are, birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Spike.
Spike, what did you do after I saw you? Spike!
Is a dragon.
A dragon's heart is prone to greed. A steady diet to make growth speed. This trait should go unchecked. If Spike continues to collect, more growth will certainly occur. He is going to turn into a monster.
That's a good one, Twilight. Sweet little Spike running wild. What a liar. Twilight, get my rope.
I'm not giving him cake. I'm assaulting him with cake.
Today's topic is, can villains who haven't been reformed be able to reform? Now, I won't do a My Little Pony Monday next week, and the reason why is that I made too short of an episode. My episodes, I don't let them be less than 5 minutes, and this is going to cover next week's topic. So this is going to be for the 24th because it is because I'm actually moving locations. I'm not moving from here. I'm moving to make a tent in the nearby room. It's part of my celebration for 2.4, which is the start of the 2025 birdwatching season on March 1st. But anyways, this is 2/24/25, and let's start. One of the central themes of My Little Pony is the idea that anyone can change and be redeemed given the right circumstances and support. Here are a few points to consider. Now, many characters in My Little Pony have undergone significant transformations. While not every villain has been reformed yet, this series often suggests that redemption is always possible. Characters like Starlight, Glimmer, Discord, and Sunset Shimmer all began as antagonists, but found paths to redemption through friendship, understanding, and support from others. One key aspect of redemption in the show is the ability of the main characters to empathize and understand the villains. This often involves recognizing their struggles and offering them a chance to change. Redemption is shown as an ongoing process. Characters who seek redemption must continuously work on their behavior and relationships. This underscores the idea that change is possible but requires effort and commitment. The main characters often serve as positive influences, helping villains see the value of friendship and goodness. This support is crucial for their transformation. There are still villains who haven't been reformed, such as Tyrek and Queenie Chrysalis. The potential for their redemption remains open, leaving room for future storylines that could explore this theme, although Friendship is Magic has ended. Let's start with the type that goes from villain to hero, the famous one, Starlight Glimmer. Starlight is first introduced in the season 5 premiere as the leader of a village where she enforces equality by removing the cutie marks of its residents, believing this will eliminate differences and create harmony. Her actions are rooted in her past trauma of losing a friend who got his cutie mark before her, leading her to believe the differences caused by cutie marks result in losing friends and social inequality. When Twilight Sparkle and her friends expose Starlight's hypocrisy and defeat her, Starlight runs away, but her underlying pain and motivations are revealed. In a subsequent confrontation with Twilight, Starlight reveals her past and Twilight offers her a chance at friendship instead of punishment. Starlight accepts Twilight's offer and begins her journey of redemption. She moves to Ponyville and starts learning about friendship and self-improvement. She works to make amends for her past actions, including returning cutie marks and helping those she wronged. Throughout the series, she faces various challenges that test her resolve and commitment to change. Her efforts to help others and her growing friendships with the main six and other ponies demonstrate her genuine transformation. Now, Sunset Shimmer. Sunset Shimmer is initially introduced in the Equestria Girls spin-off series. She starts as a former student of Princess Celestia who becomes bitter and power-hungry after not receiving the recognition she believed she deserved. Her ambition and desire for power lead her to the human world, where she seeks to dominate both worlds by stealing Twilight Sparkle's crown. Now, Sunset's plans are thwarted by Twilight Sparkle and her friends. She is ultimately defeated, stripped of her powers, and left to reflect on her actions. Instead of abandoning her, Twilight offers Sunset a chance of redemption, emphasizing the power of friendship and understanding. Sunset accepts the offer of friendship and begins her path to redemption. She stays in the human world and becomes a student at Canterlot High School. Initially, Sunset faces distrust and skepticism from her peers due to her past actions. She has to work hard to prove that she has changed. As Sunset embraces friendship, she starts helping others, including standing up to new threats and guiding others on her own paths to redemption. Sunset plays a crucial role in multiple Equestria Girls films, including helping to defeat new villains, uncovering mysteries, and leading her friends. She becomes a trusted friend and leader amongst the students of Canterlot High, demonstrating her genuine transformation. Sunset's story highlights the importance of understanding and empathy in the process of redemption. Her friend's willingness to see the good in her helps her change. Like Starlight, Sunset's journey emphasizes that redemption requires ongoing effort, self-reflection, and the willingness to make amends. And with the power of friendship, her transformation underscored the central theme of My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. That friendship has the power to change hearts and minds. The harshest redemption I've ever seen is Discord. It's one of the most complex and challenging arcs in My Little Pony. Discord is first introduced in Season 2 as a chaotic and mischievous Draconiquist who revels in creating chaos and disharmony. His powers allow him to manipulate reality, and he enjoys causing trouble for the main six. His actions are driven by his love for chaos and his belief that order and harmony are boring. He sees himself as an agent of fun and unpredictability, but his chaos often results in suffering for others. Initially, Discord is defeated by the elements of harmony and turned to stone. This highlights the severity of his actions and the necessity of stopping his chaotic influence. Princess Celestia decides to release Discord from his stone imprisonment, hoping that he can learn from the value of friendship and use his powers for good. Fluttershy is tasked with befriending him and guiding him towards redemption. Discord is initially resistant to the idea of change. He continues to create chaos and test the patience of his new friends, particularly Fluttershy. Keep calm and flutter on shows that Fluttershy shows him actual kindness and friendship, which ultimately leads to him to realize that he values her friendship more than chaos. Like, he had decided to ask the question, would you rather live a life of chaos and lose your only friend that you've ever made? Or would you keep that friend and lose your chaos? Now in Twilight's kingdom, Discord betrays his friends by aligning with Terek only to be betrayed himself. Looks like we got a War of the Three Kingdoms here. The ending of the end, where Discord's actions as Grogar reveals his flaws and the consequences of manipulating others, but also demonstrate his willingness to make amends and support his friends. He's an on and off switch at this point. And Discord's redemption is a little not 100%. Other secondary antagonists include Trixie Lulamoon, a traveling magician with a penchant for exaggerating her abilities. She initially appears as a rival to Twilight Sparkle, seeking fame and recognition. After being humiliating and seeking revenge with the Alicorn amulet, Trixie eventually realizes the error of her ways. She becomes friends with Starlight Glimmer and takes steps towards genuine friendship and humility, though her ego and showmanship remain part of her charm. And we gotta talk about King Sombra. He's a dark and malevolent ruler who once enslaved the Crystal Empire. His return poses a significant threat to Equestria and surrounding nations. He is defeated multiple times by the ponies, but he remains a persistent and dangerous antagonist. He has appeared in Season 3 and Season 9 premieres. Cozy Glow is a young filly who appears sweet and innocent at first but harbors ambitions of power and control. She manipulates others to achieve her goals. Her true nature is revealed and she is ultimately imprisoned in Tartarus. Cozy Glow's young age suggests that she could still be guided towards a better path with the right influence and support. Adagio Dazzle, Sonata Dusk, and Aria Blaze are sirens who use their singing to sow discord and feed off negative energy. They are antagonists in the Equestria Girls series. They are defeated by the Rain Booms and lose their powers, leaving them as ordinary humans. Their loss of power could be an opportunity for them to reconsider their actions and seek a new path. If we're thinking about lesser antagonists, let's talk about the bullies of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Diamond Tiara is the primary bully of the CMC. She often marks them for not having their cutie marks and looks down on them. In the episode Cutie Crusaders of the Lost Mark, Diamond Tiara's controlling mother, Spoiled Rich, is revealed to be the root of her behavior. With the CMC's help, Diamond Tiara stands up to her mother and realizes the importance of kindness and friendship. Diamond Tiara becomes a friend and ally of the CMC, using their influence for good rather than bullying. Silver Spoon is Diamond Tiara's best friend and accomplice. She often follows around with Diamond Tiara in mocking others. Silver Spoon shows signs of wanting to do the right thing when she applauds the CMC's talents. She eventually joins Tiara in turning over a new leaf, supporting the CMC and moving away from their bully behavior. The pushy, glued friend Gilda. Gilda the Griffin is a fascinating character who starts as a friend but becomes an antagonist due to her attitude and actions. She's introduced in the episode Griffon the Brush Off as an old friend of Rainbow Dash from flight school. She visits Ponyville to reconnect with Rainbow Dash. Gilda's tough and abrasive personality quickly becomes apparent. She is dismissive and rude to Rainbow Dash's other friends, especially Pinkie Pie. Gilda's behavior leads to tension, especially with Pinkie Pie, who tries to befriend her. Gilda's true colors are revealed at a party thrown for her, where she lashes out and shows her true disdain for others. When Rainbow Dash sees Gilda's behavior, she has to stand up to her. So they had a falling out. And a falling out is a terrible disagreement with friends that leads to the suspension of a friendship, although it's not like totally gone or anything. Gilda reappears in the episode The Lost Treasure of Griffinstone, but the question is, how does she differ from season 1 to season 5? With she still harbors feelings of bitterness and loneliness. With the help of Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, Gilda begins to understand the value of friendship. She shows signs of change and a willingness to reconnect with others, including her fellow Griffins. Gilda's journey highlights the importance of friendship and understanding. Her rough exterior hides a longing for genuine connections. Now Timberwolves, who appear at Spike at your service. They're mystical creatures made of wood and foliage. They hunt in packs, and they're known for their fearsome howls. They create danger and tension in the Everfree Forest. The Cockatrice from Stairmaster. The Cockatrice is a creature with the head of a chicken and the body of a dragon. It has the power to turn others into stone with its gaze. It serves as an antagonist when Fluttershy and the Cutie Mark Crusaders encounter it in the Everfree Forest. She uses her stare ability to subdue it and save her friends. Parasprites, they're not really evil, but they are small, round, and cute creatures that are pests. The Chimera from Some Pony to Watch Over Me. It's a creature with 3 heads, a goat, a tiger, and a snake tail. It serves as an antagonist when Applejack's sister, Applebloom, encounters it while delivering pies. She must use her wits to escape the Chimera's clutches. The Tatzelworm from Three's a Crowd. The Tatzelworm is a giant worm-like creature with multiple tentacles. It serves as an antagonist when Discord takes Twilight and Cadence on an adventure. The creature's sudden appearance and aggressive behavior add tension to the episode. Moltdown also reveals it as a dragonette predator. Manticore from The Return of Harmony. The Manticore is a creature with the body of a lion, wings, and a scorpion tail. Although it initially appears as a problem, Fluttershy managed to calm it down and remove a thorn from its paw. This is the very second episode of the entire series. Now, the Unnamed Dragon from Dragonshy. It's a large red dragon with sharp features and intimidating presence. It's the antagonist primarily due to when he sleeps, there is thick black smoke that pollutes the skies above Ponyville, and it's become a big problem. Fluttershy is initially terrified of dragons, and then she eventually gathers the courage to confront the dragon after seeing her friends in danger. This one hell of a student, I forgot her name, but she probably committed more crimes than Chrysalis herself. Cozy Glow. She's a young filly who becomes one of the most formidable antagonists. And it's weird because she's just only a child. She's the main villain of season 8 and she's just a child. And that's gonna do it for this episode because there's gonna be more coming in part 2, coming in March 3rd.